Hello, Pisces. We're going to be doing your 2025 predictions today. Let me fix my computer a little bit. We'll be doing your 2025 predictions today. We'll get started with an oracle. This is what you can expect in 2025. After this, I'll be moving on to an all signs video. I have a poll in my community page if you'd like to cast your vote on what topic we're going to do. Right now, the topic that's winning is all about your soulmate. But there's 3 other topics to choose from. So go ahead and cast your vote. Okay, let's get started, Pisces. Let's get you some general energy for 2025. We'll start with an oracle. What Pisces can expect? Oh, okay. That was fast. Okay, Pisces, we have comfort. Okay. So it says, lean back into the arms of grace. Let go and let God. That's pretty straightforward. It's just about taking a chill pill, right? Go sit down somewhere, relax, chill out. Let go, let it go, right? Let it work itself out. Take your hands off the steering wheel. I think I'm going to go with my Wonderland deck. Okay. So let's look into your general energy, and then we will move on to singles, and then those in a relationship, and finishing with your career. So let's get started with singles. What can single Pisces expect this year? It seems like you're coming towards the end of a difficult journey. Something that you may have been working on for a while, or something that's been really difficult to deal with. Possibly a person. Possibly a water sign. Or just some sense of an ideal. You may have had an ideal that you've been struggling to get to or towards. You know, when you have like a picture perfect scene in your mind of what you want your life to be like, or, you know, a certain aspect of your life to be like. It seems like you've been dealing with the challenge of bringing an ideal, you know, into reality. I see you're like in the final stage of that. So if there's something you've been working on, or, I mean, I'm getting like 2 stories. Either there's something in your personal life that you've been working on and working towards, or if you've been in a relationship, you know, with someone, and it just hasn't quite been living up to what you wanted it to be. Yeah, I see. It's like you're on the final, you're in the final mile of this. Which might be hard to believe because it looks like you have all this chaos going on at the same time. It really looks like things are not working out at all. Again, this is your general read, so we'll move on to love and career and narrow down what aspect this could be in your life. But I see you're like bodying these challenges. I see you've had some challenges along the journey, but it's like you're taking them on the head. Like you are bodying these challenges. Like they are not stopping you at all. They're making you stronger, as a matter of fact. Like the fact that you might not have support either in your family or in the workplace, but it's like you're forging ahead in the face of all of these challenges. So I see you having some challenges. You're in the final stretch, the final mile with whatever goal this is that you have in mind. And I see, I mean, you're working. I see your body in these challenges. You're taking anything that comes at you. That's interesting. Our oracle card was about comfort. I'm seeing that almost like an omen. Because I see like at the beginning of the year, you're in that final stretch, that final mile, getting towards that goal. So it's like, you know, you can kind of trust the process at this moment because you put in the work. You've put in the work. So it's almost time to relax. Okay, let's look into singles. Singles, what can singles expect in 2025? Feel like you may be cutting some people off. It's almost feels like, sorry, my contact is dry. I feel like you're cutting people off, and also these people are watching you. These people are watching you go. It's like you're letting a lot of people watch you walk out the door, or a particular person, singles. It's like this person is watching you the whole time. Whoever this is, singles that you're cutting off in 2025, it's like they're watching you walk away. Could have been someone you were in a serious commitment with. I see you ending this though. So I don't know if you've already ended this or you're going to be ending this situation early in 2025, possibly with an air sign who you deem as immature. It's like this person's going to have to watch you walk away. And possibly watch you enter another relationship. They feel like it's their loss too. They're like, damn, I lost a good one. And they know you're right. I see that as well. This person is watching you walk away from them, and they know deep down that you're right. And they feel like they really are losing out on you. But I feel like you're done with this. You want to push forward. It's like you know what you need to do next. Yeah, you're leaving this person behind. I feel like I hear like you're like they might feel like I'm wrong for doing this or I'm wrong for moving the way that I'm moving, but I don't care. I feel like you need to do what's best for you. Let me move this to the middle. I keep knocking my cards off the table. Okay. So I see you no longer speaking to this person. You possibly will not be speaking to anybody. Like no dating early in the year. You're focused on work. Getting your money up. Building your stability up. Becoming more responsible. If you already consider yourself a responsible person, I see you working on growing your finances. I feel like you feel like dating might throw you off. So I don't really see you dating early in the year. I feel like you possibly have a breakup that you're either just getting out of or you will be really early on in 2025, even though this is for singles. So I would assume you're already single. You're just dealing with the residual energy of your last breakup. But I see you not really wanting to deal with people. It's like you want to focus on getting your finances in order, getting your life in order, possibly building new skills. You just feel like a relationship or dealing with other people could throw you off. Going into the later part of the year or the last half of the year, I feel like you will possibly slow down when it comes to work. And that might be what opens up you taking action towards dating. If you do at all, it'll be when work slows down. Yeah. And then I see Two of Cups. So I feel like I see you meeting someone. Tell me about this Two of Cups. And Ten of Cups. Dang. Wait. Okay. Where's the oh, I already had the Tower card out because I was gonna say I'm surprised I don't see the Tower card because it's like you're not really dating at all. This is how I see it earlier in the year. You're kind of dealing with residual energy from a breakup that you've had. And then I see you, working through that energy. And then I see you really focused on work and not wanting to talk to anybody. And then it's like all of a sudden I see your work slows down and bam, you end up in a commitment. Two of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So I'm like, where did this person come from? Tell me about this person. Is this a past person? I see you possibly working it out with someone else that you've been with in the past, a past person. Which makes sense why you go from not dealing with anybody at all to bam, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, which is like family life, building a family together, a deep soul connection. It's like you just instantly end up in this really deep relationship. So I'm like, I didn't get any pages to no knights to no kings. So that tells me you possibly already know this person. Could be the bottom of the deck. I have the Devil card, but then I have the Emperor and then King of Pentacles. So this could be someone who in the past you considered to be toxic. I feel like this is definitely past energy though, because it's just the way it's coming out. I feel like it's definitely somebody who you've had a go around with before. And then we got the Four of Wands. Nine of Swords. I feel like this person couldn't stop thinking about you. Like this person, while you guys are on this break, I feel like possibly late spring, early summer, something like that, this person pops back up and you two get back together. Future outcome of these two. Coming back around. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely somebody from your past. Is it the same person from the beginning of the reading? No, it's a different past person. So it's not this past person that we were talking about at the beginning of the reading. It's somebody that you've missed in the past. Someone who, even when you were dating other people, you were still thinking about this person. That's the person that we're talking about. So you'll know who that is. I don't know who that is, girl. You know who that is, that person that you've been thinking about in the back of your mind or something. Okay. I see that person coming in and you guys building a family together, you know. You guys go straight into this deep soul connection. I'm like, I don't even see y'all dating or anything. It's like, boom. Four of Wands. Y'all might even have a proposal by the end of the year. And I'm like, how did it go so quick? You had to have known this person before. And then I see the Eight of Cups in reverse. You definitely known that person. That's somebody that you've already known from the past. The person that you've thought about in the back of your mind. All right, Pisces, let's move on to those who are already currently in a commitment. Oh my gosh. It's the end of the night. My mascara is flaking into my contact. Okay. Anyways, those in a commitment. One more shuffle. All right. Wow. Threw a whole book at me. False start. Tell me about the Page of Wands. I feel like those in a commitment, you guys, I feel like you guys are trying to start a new leaf with each other. Trying to start this like fresh start where this person is saying, you know, I'm really going to value you this time around. I see your value. Like, let's try this again. But then it's like, I see it like almost like if you guys have been arguing and this person is like, okay, starting tomorrow, I'm going to move in a particular way, you know, the way you want me to. You know, if you tell this person, I want you to start, you know, appreciating me more. Show me that you appreciate me more. It's like this person says, okay, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start doing A, B, C, and D for you every day. You know, and that's how I'm going to show you I appreciate you. But I see it falling through. It's like I see the intention to do that, but I feel like it doesn't end up happening and it ends up feeling unbalanced yet again. Yeah, we got Ace of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you're not getting what you're giving in this situation. And it's like this person keeps making these promises that they're going to do certain things or they're going to, you know, invest in you in a certain way. We're going to start doing these. It's like, you know, after an argument, when you've been with somebody like a long time, and after an argument they're like, okay, from here on out we're gonna start doing things this way, right? And then like a week later it's back to the same old thing. That's what this is giving me. That's what I'm seeing for you in 2025 with this person. Like a lot of, okay, starting tomorrow we're going to start doing this. We're going to communicate better. We're going to, you know, start spending more time together. We're going to start saving for that house, blah, 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 blah. But then they like, you know, spend all the money or something. But I feel like you two are sticking together though. It's like I see you still have hope for this situation. But the relationship is halted in 2025. So if we were looking to make progress, I mean, at least in the first half of the year, I don't see much progress being made. I see like a lot of promises and a lot of starts and stops. You know, you guys saying that you're going to start doing a certain thing, or one of you saying you're going to start doing a certain thing and then not doing it. But I feel like you still have hope for this relationship. You still choose this person with the Lover's card and the Star card. But then I see the Chariot in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's like you guys are stuck. Like you're in some sort of rut, some sort of cycle with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, some sort of cycle that you just cannot get out of, this cycle that you guys are in. Okay, moving forward, we have the Hanged Man, which is good. That's about seeing things from a new perspective. That's could be bringing in some clarity. Oh, you might notice that you start to get a little pissy when it comes to this person, where like you're starting to realize these things, and like you're starting to realize these cycles, and you're realizing that you guys are just stuck. And I feel like that realization makes you start getting a little snappy with the Knight of Swords in reverse, a little snappy towards this person, you know. It's a Knight of Swords in reverse to me, right? Can be somebody who like makes the sly comments, like, you know, like say after like this. Okay, so I have this story about the beginning of the year, but say once you start to have these realizations that this person is not making the changes, you guys aren't doing any of the things that you said you're going to do, da 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 da. I see you starting to like make possibly like sly little comments. So say for instance, this person is like, you know, one of the next times that they're like, okay, like starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start doing the dishes after dinner, you know, to help you out around the house, da 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 da. And instead of maybe before you would have been like, oh, thank you, like I really appreciate that. I'm so glad we could get on the same page. You're not hopeful anymore. So now when that person says, hey, I'm going to start doing the dishes for you tomorrow, you know, help you out around the house, you say something like, that's what you said about this, that, and the third. You know dang on well you ain't gonna help me with nothing. You ain't never helping me with like, you just start making, you know, smart comments, like, you know, talking out the side of your neck or whatever. That's what I see, because you're having this realization that this person is saying they're going to do these things, but they're not doing them. So now you got something to say about it, you know? You start like calling it out. Mm-hmm. And you start standing on business about it too. See what I got here? This is exactly what I just said. I don't know if y'all know tarot, but I'm sure some of y'all do. Now watch my channel. So you got the Hangman, seeing things from a new perspective. You see, he's hanging, thinking about it. It's like when you sit in the corner, right? And your parents tell you, go sit in the corner and think about what you did. Well, you've been thinking about it and you done figured out what's going on here. Okay. And then after that, you got the Knight of Swords. That's speaking to you, starting to talk out the side of your neck. Your mouth is getting a little reckless. Yeah, because you fed up with it. And then you got King of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands. Again, you're standing on business. I said what I said. You not doing none of the stuff that you said you was gonna do. And I'm gonna tell you about yourself. That's what I see. That's what I see. You gonna start calling this person out about the stuff that they're saying they're gonna do, all these false promises. And it's like, you're still in this relationship, you still got hope with this person, but now I'm about to call you out because you keep telling me I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and we ain't doing none of it. Okay, moving on. Oh, this person said, okay, okay, okay. I heard you. I love you, baby. I'm going to change. I'm going to change. So, death card in reverse. Death card in reverse can either mean a lack of change or like, a lack of an ending. It can be one or the other. To me, though, with the King of Cups, that tells me this person is like, all right, I'm going to change. I'm going to work on it. I love you. Okay. Because this person does love you. And so, is this person going to wake up and be a completely different person the next day? No. Death card in reverse. This person isn't going to change overnight, but they will start to make gradual changes because they do love you, but they ain't going to wake up the next day and be a different person. So it's going to take some patience. But I do see this person, they love you and they, too many cards. Okay, outcome for those in a relationship. I do see this person though, they're like, I love you, I have a little side message here. If this person is the main breadwinner, I would work on, upping your finances. It's just a small message of that, a little, codependence. This could be financial codependence. Okay, so I mean, if this is, this person's the breadwinner or you are, but I'm not seeing that. So, I mean, if this person's the main breadwinner, I'm getting like a little side message to work on your finances. If you don't want to work, that's fine, but maybe find you a little hobby or cultivate a skill. There's a lot of things that you can learn online. It's a side note. I see it here, so I'm going to say it because you never know what could happen in the future. But we'll move on to your finances after this. That's our next topic. Okay. Final outcome for these two in 2025. You know, it's ironic. I see that once you stop pushing this person about these things, that's when they start doing them more. or that's when you're going to get more action out of them, which is interesting. It's almost like reverse psychology. Like I see once you stop, you know, asking them to do so many things. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you what I see. I know it's hard to stop asking people for things, especially the person you're with when you want something, you know, that you should be getting from them. But I do see like once you, it's like once you go sit down somewhere is when this person comes in with the one thing you've been waiting on, that cup in the background, you know? That's what I got for you. Reverse psychology. Maybe that person has a rebellious streak. They don't want to do it when you ask them for it all the time. They want to do it when you least expect it. Some people are crazy like that. Because it seems like once you start being like, you know what, I don't even care anymore, whatever. That's when they're like, oh yeah, you come home, whole house is clean, dishes put up, you know, dinner cooked, or whatever. However, whatever your love language is, whatever you've been asking that person for, you know, they finally buy you that gift you've been saying you wanted, or they finally start spending more time home with you. Whatever your love language is, I see once you start being like, whatever, I don't even care anymore. I'm not even thinking about it. That's when they start, that's when they come in with it. People are crazy. All right, let's move on to your career/finance reading for 2025. One more shuffle, what you can expect in career and finance. Pisces, I have other Pisces readings on my channel. You could check the playlist. I also have all signs readings where you can also find more Pisces messages for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Woo. Something coming in that you've been waiting on. Something coming in that you've been waiting on. What you been waiting on? Ooh, a job offer possibly. I feel like you're like, this is exactly what I wanted. Now I can move on. So maybe if you're currently employed somewhere, you've been waiting on this specific type of offer so that you could leave where you're currently at. And I do see that offer coming in. Possibly two offers, and you have to choose between the two, or possibly side message. You could decide to take on two new roles. I don't know if one would be full-time and one would be part-time. Possibly for some of you. Now I'm getting the same message with the career thing with this Four of Swords. It's like you've been waiting on something, but it's just right when you start being like, you know what? I'm not even checking my email. You know how when you're job searching and different things and you're waiting on calls, you're waiting on emails, trying to get a new job, you're checking your email every day, several times a day. I see when you're finally like, you know what, I'm not even about to stress out about this. Whatever. That's when you end up getting this offer. Immediately after that is Ace of Pentacles, an offer. So again, remember our oracle card from earlier, comfort. Lean back into the arms of grace. Let go and let God. Let go. Just go sit down somewhere. Because it seems like as soon as you start sitting down somewhere, that's when things start coming in for you. I even got that in the singles read. Once things slow down for you at work, that's when your person comes in. In the relationship reading, it was as soon as you stop you know, bringing up these things that you want from this person. Not to say you can't tell people what you want. I ain't saying that. I'm saying once you stop, you know, bringing it up so much, that's when they start doing it. Same with your career. Once you stop, you know, checking your email every 5 minutes or whatever you're doing, checking your LinkedIn, that's when the offer comes in. Yeah, I feel like you possibly have the option between two things. I'm getting this message that you might, this all depends on what kind of job you currently have, but I feel like you might have the possibility to do both at the same time. Like like if you currently have a job, you might take this new job and work both of them for a little while. Or, you know, if you work remote, you might be clocking in at both of them for as long as you can until you're like, all right, I gotta let one go. It's giving something like that. Or you have two offers coming in. I feel like you could have two things going on at the same time where either you're making a decision, you know, whether you want to cut one off or not, or you might work both in tandem for a little while until you decide to cut one off. That's what I'm getting. Anything else for Pisces career? Anything else for Pisces career? I feel like, again, you might decide to work two jobs this year. I got to tell you what I see, and that's what I'm getting. You might decide to work, like bounce between two things for a part of the year. And I feel like you're doing it all to save with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to save money so that you don't have to be reliant on other people. With the King of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords. I feel like you're saving to avoid having to rely on other people, or also to help you handle challenges in the future with the Five of Wands. Because sometimes you don't know what physical challenges will come up in the future. And you don't want to be, you know, you want to have a savings so that you can deal with life's challenges and not have to depend on other people. So I feel like with the Knight of Wands in reverse, this is you. And I feel like this is you, like working with your head cut off, like a chicken with your head cut off. Like I feel like you're going to be ping ponging. Will this be for the majority of the year or just like a part of the year? I'm feeling like it's just for a little period of time. Yeah, I feel like it's just for a little period of time. Between like 1 and 4 months. Between 1 and 4 months, you're going to try to work like two jobs at the same time to stack your money up. Between 1 and 4 months. Mm-hmm. Tell me more about the Magician and reverse. You also could be, Pisces, you could also be doing two jobs at the same time because one of the jobs doesn't necessarily pay you enough, but it gives you a skill that you're trying to cultivate. And so you're like, well, I can't quit my current job for this job, so I'm going to do both. But really, it's just because I'm trying to cultivate this skill at this second job so that then I can get a higher paying job in that field, you know, and quit my current job. But in the meantime, I'm going to take this small role, you know, that I can do part-time just to build up a skill with the Magician in reverse. I feel like you're missing one of these with the Magician card in reverse. And so that I feel like that's also why you could be doing things in tandem with the Knight of Wands in reverse. That might be why you're trying to balance two things at the same time, because for one of them, it's more about you're gaining some sort of skill or something from there. Something like your final little skill that you need in your toolbox in order to move on to your next career move. Okay? That's what I have for you, Pisces. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be posting in all signs tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm sorry, y'all. But I will be posting in all signs tomorrow and a daily message in the morning tomorrow as well. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.